So how big of a barrel can fit in the ACC Elite is a question we get asked fairly often. And I mean, this is a factory heavy contour barrel, and in this chassis it almost looks small. So with most factory barrels, if you're shooting even with a heavier contour in this chassis, you will struggle a little bit with balance. So your rifle is not going to typically be very forward balanced, which means most of your weight's going to kind of be in the back here, and then everything's going to be, tilting back on you a little bit, meaning that when you break shots, your sight picture alignment here, you're not going to be always on target. So you ideally want to have the balance as far forward as possible, which you can achieve by adding weights, and you can put things on the inside and the outside there to weight it further forward. But naturally, by having more weight in the barrel as well, you are achieving heat mitigation, and with more steel, it takes more time for the actual material to heat up. And what that means is that downrange, you're going to see your shots be more consistent. So with these lighter profile barrels, and like pencil barrels especially, shot to shot, once you get past 2 or 3 shots, your barrel will heat up and then it starts to kind of wander and your shots start to open up that group. Whereas with a 125 or a heavier contour MTU or similar type barrel profile, you're just going to see less wandering there. And that's why you see a lot of these competition builds have a bigger, heavier steel barrel. Now there is also a downside if you go too heavy and too long, especially on rimfires as well. But with centerfires and rimfires, when you go to action diameter or 125 straights, you can limit the amount of accessory compatibility. So our NV bridges and control bridges are compatible up to a 125 straight barrel. But you also start to introduce a lot of extra flex and a lot of extra movement potentially into the forend. So with a 28-inch 135 diameter barrel, which would be fully custom, you actually might start to see a little bit more flex in this forend. You might start to see other issues arise there where you wouldn't have that with a standard contour barrel. So realistically, 125 straight is as big as you want to go here. It'll fit everything. It'll fit on your action. We have clearance for a little bit more, but that's also accounting for a little bit of flex and a little bit of misalignment, potentially from your action or recoil lug as well.